Is your mortality something you personally think about often and use that as a driving force in your life and in your work?
No, I'm I'm going to steal my mom's line here because she says it and it's so true, and it's my default of where I've noticed is more the way I think about it. I'm not trying. I'm not. I don't have. I'm not hung up on mortality. I'm not trying to live longer. I can't imagine not being alive. I still live like I think I'm gonna live forever. I know I'm not. There's a great Dan Buettner's a friend of mine. He started Blue Zones. He's found centurions, people that live the longest around the world, and he found that they are not trying to live longer. They just forget to die. And there's great freedom in that perspective. I'm not, yes, I try to take care of myself. I'm not foolish thinking I know it's impermanent, this life, but I'm also not obsessed with the highest number. I'm not obsessed with the number. I want to live the longest. I'd rather live, you know, 40 happy than 110 not. The amount is not what I'm chasing. I don't think about death. I enjoy when I do think about death. I think we could all do that a little bit more. That's why I write in the book about, hey, what's your eulogy? Go ahead, jump on out there. And the first reaction is, oh, I don't want to go there. No, dude, it's happening, especially since that's inevitable. Go there. It's a fun look back. It's one of the things we can rely on. And one of the things that we have control over what that eulogy is going to be. Now we have control of that. That's like, whoa, boy, if I was getting complacent, now I just got excited again. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I'm not obsessed with mortality. I just more think I'm going to be immortal. I'm
Well, I guess
forgetting to forget. I think I'm just forgetting to forget to die until I do.
I like that. Well, I also like using that as a tool, thinking about it and using that as a tool to get grounded and present in the moment. Not that you're trying to live the longest, but it's like you're not being caught up in the day-to-day monotony of life when you think about death. It grounds you, it wakes you up.
Right.
That's what I was getting at. Using that as a tool to say like, I'm in today. I'm giving today all I got. Whether I'm here chatting with you like this or
Right.
whatever I'm doing, whatever you're about to go do after we're done chatting here and spending time with your family, it's like life is impermanent. So I'm going to be as present and as amazing as I can be in the moment right here, right now. So
Right.
is that something that you do?
Yeah, 100%. And this leads to, look, so people go, life's impermanent, so it's all for nothing. Really? Is that the math you want to do with that? Because what you're saying, which I agree with, is when you realize and shake hands with the impermanence of life, that's when it's all for everything. That's when it's, why not? Instead of, but why? That's when it's, yeah, because I want to. And you know what? I think I need to. Let's find out. Instead of, I don't know. I don't know. I'll get back with you tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. There's a great power. It's that balance. Those are seen as a contradiction a lot of times. What you just said, and I'm agreeing with you. I think there's great empowerment. When I'm feeling the most close to God, I feel most humble as a little speck in the hands of time, in the infinite palm of the prime mover. Which my life's nothing. It's a blip. It's like what nothing I'm doing matters. But in that humility of going, oh my gosh, how powerless maybe or non-influential my life may be, is like, instead of going, oh, shoulders dropping and going, well, why do I need to get up in the morning? I start to feel like, All right, here we go. Oh, thank you for the freedom. Thank you for the privilege. Thank you for the kick in the backside. Thank you for the ownership. Thank you for the head being higher, the heart being higher. And let's go find out and see how much we can make today count. Extrovertedly and introvertedly. Now let's really get on this investigation of who we are and what are we doing here. Now let's really try to figure out this mystery. Let's dive into it. Right there where I think we notice it, feel like where we think it's all for nothing is where I believe we believe and then have the real true faith and understanding that it's all for everything.
I love that. I think this is a beautiful place to end. Just to kind of summarize another thought I had while you're riffing there, it kind of puts the fast forward button on the greeting somebody, how's the weather, how are you today, and moves us into the deeper conversation like we had here today, deeper things in life. And again, I like your thought there. It can be between two people or it can be introspective as well. Getting beyond the shallow, moving into the deeper stuff quicker and getting into the meat of life.
And let's remember this, because the reaction when you have a conversation like this is people go, "Whoa, that's deep," and they're sort of like, "Oh, it's got to be so serious." No, we've talked about some very funny stuff, and to laugh at "oh hell, I don't know" is part of the conversation. It should be so. I don't think it needs to have that great weight of, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to get in that conversation. I may be in over my head. I haven't thought." Laughter, and going, "Hell, I don't know," is part of the fun of this. You and I could talk for decades, and we're not going to get the answer, and that's the point. Stay in the chase, commit to the race, stay in the race, commit to the chase. Chasing yet our better selves, our truer selves, our more transcendent selves. What better person to chase? What more fun person to chase? The one that each and every one of us, the only one that each and every one of us are stuck with, the only one that every one of us we have to do more than just date. We're married to ourselves, like it or not. So, if that's inevitable, I think relatively it's nice to look in the mirror and go, "Well, it's me and you, at least. Can't do anything about that, so where are we going, buddy? How are we going to do this?"
Let's grow to love each other if we're not there yet.
Heard.